Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. We are on to the second deck, black deck. I told you the Divine chose to do all three, which is unusual. All three piles had a message. So for those who know, for those who don't, just you'll catch on eventually. Let's get it started. Divine Source, thank you once again for your protection from any and all harm and enemies that try to do harm to us or have harmful intentions. Please protect me and console anybody who is in need at this time. Thank you for the message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Attitude of gratitude. I know I get so I get impatient and go, God, oh my God, make this story end. Then right afterwards I go, I'm sorry, so impatient. I do. Magical map shifter. So somebody wanted to shift I'm hearing shifting gears, send somebody in a different direction. Like maybe somebody went to someone and said, what direction? What should I do? And they steered them in a direction here. Compass. Yeah, compass. They steered them in a direction. Said, this is the way you ought to do, this is where you ought to go. I don't know if they were doing it as an advisor or if they were controlling someone's life. I don't know. But that's what that's about. I felt like somebody was all over the map. So I said, let me give you a compass. This is the direction you need to go in. Okay. Whoa. Man, these cards are flipping out. Field of Dreams. I don't know. What does that mean, Field of Dreams? What does that mean? We have deep freeze. So maybe somebody went cold based on this advice. This was, what? I'm not going to say nothing. I wanted to. Just remember, don't make the situation your circumstance or the circumstance your situation. Use your own discernment. I could talk. And let your conscience be your guide, guys. Intention. Just what were your intention with the egg? We keep talking about pregnancies and babies. See all those eggs? Maybe somebody was freezing their eggs. Home. Somebody's cleaning house. Like me, constantly minimizing. Getting rid of things, getting new things, reorganizing. They're getting rid of, yeah, they're getting rid of the past. Every, to be wide open to something new. It's like you're baptismal. Yeah, you've severed ties with something that was like a part of you. You felt was a part of you after you found out something here and you healed. Like I said, the baptismal. This was something that wasn't allowing you to move forward. You took a leap of faith and went into, some of you, solitude. Telling you, I guess maybe someone did not expect you to heal. I don't know. Let's see. We're on to our next deck of black cards. I just wanted to do it differently. Let's see. Divine, what is this pile of cards message from you? Please and thank you. Magical shapeshifter, huh? Suicide magic. Ooh. Was that the kind of magical map shifter someone was doing? What? The hero's journey. Somebody was a compass in the direction path. Oh. This was the path somebody chose. For a lot of you, The Hero's Journey is Joseph Campbell's book, and it talks about, and briefly I'll say this, what it talks about is Joseph Campbell was a professor, I believe, of anthropology at Harvard. Great, great guy. Did a lot of lectures with Bill Moyer's Journal. He just, uh, very, very interesting man. Lived to be a ripe old age. But he talked in one of his books about there's always one in every so many generations in the family or in the culture that goes forward beyond, that pushes the envelope and goes beyond the social norms of the group. And in order to do that, they have to leave the nest, you know, like for some people, Jesus, Yeshua, who we know nothing about from the age of 7 to all of a sudden, I think 29 or 30, he pops back up into history. That the like more contemporary, if you remember the Beatles, they had to leave Liverpool and come to the United States. They got very popular here, and then they went back home, more popular there. It's just this, it's and I used to have a book, um, was was it Jesus, the greatest salesman, something like that, the greatest salesman in the world, Jesus Christ, and it talked about again how Jesus had to go traveling in order to make a name for his ministry, you know, in order for the people in his hometown. They would all say, isn't that the Nazarene? But people, they got a lot of nerve. Isn't that the Nazarene? Malpractice, field of dreams. We did get Journey Worth the Trip before on the other reading, right? Deep freeze, going viral. So, what's going viral about this deep freeze? Something's cold. Something here. Oh my gosh. Is somebody's death as a suicide being found out? What's the problem? The intention. What's the problem? Maybe somebody is going to say they had good intentions. I don't know. September. We're in September. Somebody doing suicide? Ninth house. Travel, education, wisdom, luck, personality, opinions, adventures, teaching, and entrepreneurship. So this could be a teacher. The divine will reward you for this malpractice, this abuse, something here. I'm feeling abuse vibes. I don't know why. What is the divine will reward you? And something is going viral. Tax evasion. It's going viral. Remember, guys, well, first off, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos and tuning into the channel, and especially my subscribers. You guys are amazing. Current subscribers, we always rock, and my ride or dies. I love you guys. You know that it's true. You know that I do, too. I do. I shouldn't have to convince you. No honor amongst thieves. Good lordy. Next to tax evasion. What's the problem? Oh my God. We in it together. What's the problem? Major settlement. Major settlement. This is still September. Underneath September. Oh my gosh. Angels protection. So, benevolent spirits, thank you. You rock. And then we have claims adjuster. How much is that doggy in the window? Divine will reward you. My gosh. For malpractice, a claims waterfall, tax evasion, waterfall. This looks like a lawsuit to me. But then no honor amongst thieves, so I don't know. We'll find out. There's a digital footprint. We'll find out if somebody's thieving. They was thieving. I have a feeling somebody's gonna be crying, and you're gonna be like, "Cry me a river." You know? It's not that. I don't know. I flounder. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not, high and mighty. I flounder back and forth, like from forgiveness to I can't believe what I hear or what my eyes have seen. Time running out. Hypnotized, mesmerized by what my eyes have seen, what they have seen. Medical records. This is, I don't know. Medical records? What in the heck? Stage and performance. So somebody was acting as if. What? As if what? Claims adjuster. Bankrupt. Oh my gosh. Federal offense is the last card. Good golly, Miss Molly, because there's digital evidence that somebody's stealing something. Offering flirtation. Somebody may come up to you and try and bait you with an offer or flirtation. I don't know whether they're a plant, but it has to do with this, wherever this leads us. Let's see. I think I want to lead in with these this time. Unbelievable. I it just it boggles my mind the extent. Guys, the storyboards are back. They're going to be a little bit shorter, but they are back. They get better. As the library grows. Hidden. Hidden. I don't know if something was hidden that's coming out or something is going to remain hidden. What is this suicide magic divine? Accident. You see? Somebody did suicide magic to cause an accident. Like, to send somebody in a direction, possibly in a motor vehicle. I did see map. Lies. The hero's journey. See? They lied, saying they were giving somebody advice. You're gonna be Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your mind. Accomplice, partner in crime. Two people, a couple, committed malpractice. Gift, going viral. Something about the gift. You see if that holly and stuff on there. So this could be something here around December or Christmas. Gift, water. What's the problem? Water. The intentions of water. Water can be a very gentle, calming, healing source, but it can also be the source of destruction. If you don't believe me, look at the tsunami that's going on right now. And, my gosh, I feel so bad for those people. I mean, these are families and stuff that are being wiped out. Suicide. Again with the suicide magic. Are you kidding me? In September. Or somebody born in September? Ninth house. To clean up other people's opinions. A teacher, maybe, did something to clean up other people's opinions. A travel devil. The divine will reward you. So this was like, oh, I see. So this is, these people were mocking the divine. That's what I get here. Like the divine will reward you. Like the devil. The devil, you say. What is this tax evasion? Beach. Somebody ran away, had something about water, beach. I told you, water, beach. I want amongst these. Somebody's trying to steal something. Greed. No honor amongst thieves. you know, if you're a greedy person, the last thing you should be doing is hanging around with other greedy people. That's like, that's a surefire way for trouble. And mountains, major settlement, mountains to climb to this major settlement. Somebody's trying to block it. And drugs and poison, angels protection. So people, I guess, have been setting up these, like, setting up, like, poisoning you, or trying to get you to take drugs, or trying to put things in your, to poison your mind, poison your body, poison your spirit. And you've been protected by angels. This could also be this, have to do with this suicide, burial, claims adjuster. Okay, this is insurance for burial, major settlement. This is somebody cutting the check. Marriage, wedding, waterfall. So, I don't know if somebody was supposed to marry this person, or they were married, or they said they were married, something about an agreement, a marriage, a contract here. Fraud, digital footprint, that it was a fraud. That it was a fraud. Time running out for this affair. Somebody couldn't keep it going. They couldn't keep it going. Medical records. Cult. A group of people. So these could be people in the medical field, medical profession, or have access to medical records, or, well, I don't want, stage performance. Something about a road, down the road. Road. Bankrupt. Cards are popping. Grandparent. Bankrupt. Federal offense. Party, but I don't like the way that popped out. Let's try it again. Okay. Missing. Possibly this missing mail was a federal offense, or something that was in this mail was done out of greed. But the action, the act, it doesn't matter what's in somebody's mail. You're not supposed to steal somebody's mail. Period. Heck. A good way to assess what you should and shouldn't do is to say, would I like it done to me? There's meetings, again, in a wooded area, again, being held by this female, something about their home. They're trapped in their home. Something about somebody's trapped because of an assassination that's being covered up and seen as a suicide. Is that what this is about? Let's see. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my Patreon people. I appreciate your membership, especially to the paid Patreon members. Thank you so much for being a part of the Gypsy Hobo crew. Gypsy Hobo readings, for those who have been with me a while, I may remember that I used to do them here and over on Patreon on Sundays. And on Sundays. And now I exclusively just do them on Patreon. Those are geographical. They could be anywhere in the world. It is really up to your own intuition, but there's names, locations, and things that you don't find in the readings here. So So, also, for paid members, once a week there's a Gypsy and a Hobo reading, separate readings, one for Gypsies and one for Hobos. The one for Gypsies is coming up. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of scared to do it. Excuse me, adjudication. So something was judged as a suicide or an accident, accidental suicide. Somebody may say that somebody accidentally killed themselves. Oh my gosh! Think about my past reading. Could this have been that somebody accidentally shot a gun, shot themselves? Remember? Accomplice, partner in crime, high honor. So somebody here lied about, good lordy. They lied to somebody, they manipulated their path, compass. Somebody may have uh, lied to someone in high honor as well about a suicide attempt or about an accident here, saying it was a suicide. Accomplice, partner in crime. This is somebody who's in despair over this malpractice, they're possibly losing their practice if they're a professional. Gift, viral, deep freeze. What the heck? What have we uncovered? What stone did we unturn here? Gift, somebody's concerned about this going viral. I don't know, over the winter? Deep freeze, or they want to put the deep freeze on it. Courtship, what's the problem? So they want to come back in someone's life to kind of like, yeah, they might have done something to you in the past and they want to come back into your life to make it look good, make it look like you were lying. By September, suicide. What is this about September and suicide? Message of concern in September that somebody took their life. I'm sorry, no matter what. Because I know I've been there a few times where I thought that would be the answer, but no, it's not the answer. Main male, cleanup, something about a main male, a teacher. Somebody's got to clean up something here about somebody committing suicide. Devil, the divine will reward you. The devil trick somebody? Wealthy man? Devil, could be a Capricorn. It doesn't matter, could be anybody, but the divine will reward you. Like, the divine's going to reward you for what you've done. That's what this looks like, because we're going main male, and then we're going to wealthy man. Community, beach. Somebody's trying to avoid a community or something here. Bad health, greed, no honor amongst thieves. Bad health. Major settlement. Family room. So major settlement for a family here in the mountains, or something here about blocking this major settlement. The family may be blocking you from a major settlement. Drugs, poison, distant horizons. They cut you off, maybe. Maybe they cut cords, or you cut cords with them. They might have said you were on drugs or poisoned other people. This is something Someone thought that something was buried about this major settlement that they got. Okay, what's this burial? Adjudication. They thought that this would never come up, but somebody had angelic protection. They went to court to have you cut off from this major settlement. Marriage, wedding, court. Okay, claims adjuster. This could be a divorce or some fraud. Okay, so this could be that somebody is making believe they're sick to stay out of the courtroom. I'm not going to lie. This is someone who, something is coming out about a marriage in court. What is this? Time is running out. Privileged lady. They were trying to say that you were in on something I'm getting, or that you were partner to something that you didn't know anything about. Here, affair. Time is running out with a privileged lady. Time is running out for this affair with this privileged lady. Mature woman belongs to a cult. Medical records. She may work in a hospital or in a doctor's office. Road, marriage. Okay. Stage in a marriage down the road. Stage, performance. This is somebody who works, a grandparent. Bankrupt. They want to bankrupt their grandparents. Somebody here, but to be privileged. They can't do that anymore. Somebody may have been doing this. Somebody's expecting this letter, federal offense, something they did, missing. Okay, then we have lovers and the wealthy man, right? And coffin. Somebody's getting a message that someone passed away who was a wealthy man who they had an affair with. You're going to be getting this message. Sorry. Divine, let's put some tarot on this. Please and thank you. Be careful. Be aware. You may get a message that someone passed away in September. I'm just saying. Accident adjudication. Cards are popping in my lap. Somebody wants to be recognized as being triumphant in court. This is a couple, something about an accident. You may have had high honor and, you walked away from the lies that were told about you. Perhaps. Accomplice important, despair. Yeah. This is this interference, but it's in reverse. So somebody here, accomplice partner, somebody no longer wants to be involved, or they're no longer able to interfere or break your heart or whatever, or have the partner in crime they used to. King of Wands is concerned about this gift getting frozen or something free, something about being frozen. Two of Cups, courtship. Somebody wanted to come in agreement saying that they had good intentions or something. I don't know. September, this message, this Queen of Pentacles is getting this message. Earth sign feminine, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here we are again with the Capricorn energy. Okay, September. Suicide. Getting a message about it. They're getting this message. Sorry. Main male. They may be getting this from a main male. Somebody who is doing magic or manipulating something here. A main male had to they had to clean up some kind of manipulation or some magic. Divine will reward you, and then the devil, and the truth about a wealthy man. This could have been somebody bipolar, extreme bipolar. This could have been somebody who like flipped the switch very easily. You know, like one minute they'd be sweet as pine, and all of a sudden they'd be evil. Community. Been there, done that, guys. Community, Six of Cups. Someone in your past and that had some community here. They're trying to get away with something in the community. Tax evasion, beach, something with a child. Maybe they were claiming children that weren't theirs, that were other people's kids. What? I don't know. Bad health. Breathe. Five of Wands. So somebody was greedy and they were competing with you by maybe trying to say you weren't healthy for someone, going back to the map shifter. Okay, family room, mountain, Nine of Wands. Someone's concerned. They're concerned. Someone in the family is concerned about blockage to this major settlement, or they have some sense of being on guard or paranoia. This is the Three of Pentacles because somebody is now cut off from juggling. It might be not juggling. I'm sorry. A group of people are cut off because you're protected by angels. They can't drug you or poison you anymore. They may have been and you didn't know it. Adjudication for this King of Pentacles, earth sign masculine, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, claims adjuster, burial. This couple who tried to say that something was an accident, that somebody accidentally committed suicide. Is that what they're trying to say? Three of Cups. This is a celebration at court, in court. This is down the road. So you will be celebrating, or the next time you see these people will be in a courtroom. Bad health. Somebody announced something about bad health. This was fraud. Something having to do with your medical records. Somebody here maybe was getting treatment for something using your name. So therefore, they could say that you had this disease and still be treated. Does that make sense? I know it don't. But that's what I'm getting here. Privileged lady was having an affair. Time's running out on this. Knight of Wands. They were having an affair. This coming in, going in and out of somebody's life. Mature woman. King of Cups. American woman. Cult. This King of Cups and this mature woman may be in a cult. Something medical record. Some kind of doctor. This could be a doctor here who did something for a mature woman. It was in their cult. Yeah, to win this marriage at all costs. Even if it was staged. I don't know. This is like Somebody also could have went to the courthouse and got married, or announced that they were going to get married to someone before someone got sick from an affair. Grandparents, occupation. Somebody may be occupying something. Yeah, here's this golden Ace of Pentacles, this golden opportunity. Somebody for working with your grandparents, or this may be a grandparent's business or enterprise or something like that that they left to you to give you a golden opportunity because they harmonized with you. They worked with you, whoever you are. You were agreeable to them, if that makes sense. Yeah, underneath the moon. Somebody is expecting something to happen to someone underneath the moon with regards to a missing letter. This could be some deception, letter of deception, federal offense. Eek. It's going to change this judgment is going to change somebody's destiny. So something is being judged as being fraudulent. Somebody's watching and was waiting for something to be laid to rest so that you would regret, I don't know, somebody would regret their judgment, some judgment, maybe because this could be somebody that controls someone's life even. Drugs and poison. This person was doing drugs with a group of people, okay? This could be a couple that's going to court with regards to this King of Pentacles. Something being an accidental suicide. Then they got the money through the courts and celebrated, okay? They celebrated because they may have announced this promiscuity and immaturity of this person who was sleeping with a privileged lady. This was a young man sleeping with a privileged lady. Time was running out. I don't know. Time was running out here. And now somebody's being indicted. I'm thinking, I don't know. Guys, this is a lot of people involved. I hope you got something out of it. I really, really do. Let's see if we can get some dice just to at least have something to tell you. Because this is a lot. Somebody was having an affair. And when people have affairs, there's a lot of things that are hidden. Look, Page of Cups, possibly even a pregnancy or a flirtation, apology. This is the Ten of Swords. This is apology for a betrayal. Somebody was waiting to expand, or their shifts are coming in another direction, possibly with an inheritance. They're waiting for their ships to come in with in regards to an inheritance, a large sum of money. This was the payout, Seven of Pentacles. Star energy that was supposed to heal. Aquarius, heal. And possibly with the Pisces energy, Pisces is involved, or enlighten someone, change their mind, or somebody got hung up because of what they found out. Page of Swords. They found out the truth. Ace of Swords. Then they announced something possibly opposite to interfere. Three of Swords. Quickly interfere, that is. And to win at all cost. And there we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is has a lot to do with this, although they're not on deck. But guys, that's been the reading. I hope again that you got something out of this. I know it was a lot of like da 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 da, but like I said, somebody was hiding a secret affair. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please hit the bell icon so that you'll know next time I'm in the neighborhood. Please use your own discernment. And until we meet again, peace.